when we were reptiles, which was hundreds of millions of years ago. And the main strategy of the old vagus for survival in the face of overwhelming threat was to play dead. And that's why
we're under overwhelming threat now.
Oh, the shutdown brain. And remember that this ancient system is actually what controls mostly our emotional response to the world. Then, hundreds of millions of years later, the sympathetic nervous system developed as...
I know, ignore the monkey.
We developed into primates. And as you can see here, this primate is being assertive, showing his teeth, and maybe in response to another mammal, possibly. And so what happened is that we now had more options for survival. We now could either attack a threat or run away from it. And if we ran away and then they caught us, we could actually play dead. So now we have a lot more options about how we can survive, which is pretty cool. Then, hundreds of millions of years later, we developed into humans. And this part of our nervous system is what's responsible for civilized behavior, feelings of safety, and especially safety and connection.
Notice people cannot calm down now, and we don't feel safe.
With other people, and I call it the calm down brain. And the real magic in this new development is that over hundreds of millions of years, the primates that cooperated socially more effectively were the ones that survived and reproduced more often. And a special kind of wiring developed from that. And this is really key to why understanding this can help chronic conditions. So all kinds of functions, including deep learning, deep spiritual states, play, social cooperation, and many other positive aspects of what it means to be a safe, healthy human is wired in with this system. What it means is that if we're not socially successful, we also not only lose access to other people because we're not socially successful, we lose access to all those other traits I just mentioned. And what Dr. Porges explains is that when this system is on, the new vagus, or what he calls the social engagement system, it allows the nervous system to tame and utilize the ancient circuits. But instead of those ancient circuits being oriented towards fear and life threat, they get transformed into other behavior that's really helpful for successful human life. So when we are in our new vagus, sympathetic action, which is usually used for fear-based responses, becomes used for play instead, exploration.
Basically, people were evolving. Check out the vagus nerve.